Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I am Ritika. Long time no see, right? I know I had a little break, but today you will be learning sentences and types of sentences. If you have not subscribed the channel yet, do it right now and don't forget to press the bell icon so that whenever I upload a video, you will be notified. Let's read these examples. The first one, under a table. Now, under a table is just a phrase. Now, let's see the second one, hiding under a table. Here I have added an action word, a verb. So, this is a phrase but subject is absent. There is no subject doing the action. The third one, the teacher walks in. Now, here this is a sentence and a clause that makes sense. This is a complete sentence. The teacher walks in. Subject and the verb. Fourth one, if the teacher walks in. Now this is a clause that doesn't make sense. If the teacher walks in, then what? It is incomplete. So this is a clause that does not make any sense. So after reading those examples, we understood that a phrase is a group of words that may have a verb but does not have a subject doing an action. A clause is a group of words that always has a subject doing an action. It may or may not make sense on its own. A sentence is a clause that makes complete sense on its own. For example, Prachi can write. Shweta sat down. These are examples of sentences that make sense on their own. But do remember, a complete sentence always has a subject and a predicate, and it must always have a verb. Also, it has to begin with a capital letter. Now, there are four types of sentences: declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence and exclamatory sentence. Let's see what are declarative sentence. Now here is the definition of declarative sentence. You can take a screenshot of the screen or you can write it down. A declarative sentence states or declares something. It has to be a complete sentence and it declares some facts or an universal truth. It can be anything. It ends with a full stop. There has to be a full stop at the end of a declarative sentence. For example, my name is Ritika. Now I am telling a fact about me that my name is Ritika. So it is a declarative sentence and there is a full stop. Ice is cold. This is a universal truth that ice is cold. So this is a declarative sentence. Next, I like climbing. This is also a fact about me that I like climbing. So this is a declarative sentence and there has to be a full stop. Now let's see what are interrogative sentences. An interrogative sentence asks a question and it always ends with a question mark. So whenever a sentence asks a question and there's a question mark present there, then it is an interrogative sentence. For example, will it rain? Here in this sentence, I am asking whether it is going to rain or not. So it's a question and hence it is called an interrogative sentence. Next one, do you speak English? Now I am asking someone whether they speak English or not. So it's a question and hence it is an interrogative sentence. Now the next one is, what's the time? Here I am asking someone what the time is. So this is also an interrogative sentence. Now the third one is imperative sentence. An imperative sentence makes a request or a suggestion or expresses a command. Now these sentences are something that you say to your elders for if you are requesting something, or if you say to your younger ones if you have to give them a command. So these are those kind of sentences. For example, please speak louder. Now here I am telling someone to speak a little louder. I am requesting. So this is an imperative sentence. Next, kindly help yourself. Now here I am giving someone a suggestion. So this is an imperative sentence. Next, don't forget your homework. Now here I am giving a command to somebody to not to forget their homework. So this is also an imperative sentence. Now the last one are exclamatory sentences. Now an exclamatory sentence expresses sudden or strong feelings such as surprise, wonder or happiness. It can also be to show anger. For example, wow, I loved it. Now here I am telling that I love something and I'm happy about it. So I'm using here an exclamatory sentence, wow, I loved it. And also there has to be an exclamatory mark at the end of every exclamatory sentence. So whenever you write an exclamatory sentence, you have to end it with an exclamation mark. Now let's complete this exercise just to check what we have learned so far. Now here I have written down a dialogue between a family. Let's read them and we have to fill in these circles. If this sentence is declarative, we have to write a D. For imperative, we have to write IMP. For interrogative, we have to write I. And for an exclamatory sentence, we have to write an E. So let's continue. Diya and Ram. How will it be in the village, mom? Here the two kids are asking their mother, how will it be in the village, mom? So this is an interrogative sentence since there's a question mark. So we have to write an I here. You can also carry out this activity at your place. You can write these sentences on a paper and make such type of circles. So just take a screenshot of the screen so that you can write it. Next one, the mother says, oh, it will be wonderful. Now here the mother is expressing a strong feeling of happiness or of surprise. So here there's an exclamatory mark. You have to write here an E because it is an exclamatory sentence. You will enjoy playing in the fields. Now here the sign is a full stop. And here the mother says that you will enjoy in the fields. She is declaring something. She is stating something. So it is a declarative sentence. So you have to write a D here. Now next, the father. The father says, the train is about to stop at our station. Please pick up the bags and be ready to get down. Now here in the second sentence, he is commanding something. He is telling his family to get down. So this is an imperative sentence. So we have to write IMP. The next sentence is, do not push anyone. Even here he is giving a command to his kids or his family. So even this is an imperative sentence. So we'll write here IMP. Now Diya's and Ram's uncle meets them at the station. Now here the uncle arrives at the station and they all meet their uncle. So this is a declarative sentence because it is declaring something. It is declaring that they all meet their uncle. So this is a D, declarative sentence. Now the uncle says, would you like to ride home on the tractor? He is asking the kids or the family that if they would like to ride home on the tractor. And there is a question mark as well. So this is an interrogative sentence. So I'll write an I there. Now here Diya and Ram, they say, oh yes, that will be fun. Now they are very happy since they are going to sit on a tractor, they are going to go home on a tractor. So here they are showing a sudden and strong feeling of happiness. And also there is an exclamatory mark there. So this sentence is an exclamatory sentence. So you have to write an E. I hope you like this exercise. Do it at your own place as well. And yeah guys, that's it for today. If you like this video for whatsoever reason, just give it a thumbs up. Share it with all your friends and family and especially students in your family because it's going to help them. And comment something nice in the comment section below because from now I'll be doing subscriber shout outs. So basically whatever comment you're going to post in the comment section, I will read it in my next video and I will also mention it. So right now I have picked a comment from my last video, which is life updates and goals for 2021. So if you haven't watched it yet, go give it a watch. I had a a crazy response over it. And this video subscriber shout out goes to Ganesh Pujari. He says, nothing is impossible, you will complete your goal. Thank you Ganesh, that's so sweet of you, and it kind of motivated me as well. So do not forget to comment guys. I will meet you in my next video. Till then, stay happy and stay safe.